Is that the last bit of joy? No, not quite. There's still joy left in the world. What is this nonsense? Horrendous. There we go, now I'm a monster. Nitro Man, this is all your fault. I'm gonna leave you with my bees. One more bloom to pop. You know, I've gotta buy all the costumes eventually. And I will eventually. Let's start off Tier 9 with a no damage run, because there's a rather obvious candidate for this. Not here. Right over here. Gutsman's Asteroid is pretty easy to do a no damage run of. And there we go, almost. And there we go! If you want to do the Tier 9 Mastery, I think I would recommend this level, yes. I might do some others for fun, but there's not too much reason to, let's be honest here. Anyway, Rad Gravity. Let's go search for that nickel, eh? In the meantime, I need to work on my evil laugh. That was a little underwhelming. No, I don't really... I can't really do the deep voice, I don't think. Maybe I should just go for crazy? I don't know, I have to be actually, like, crazy to do that, though. And sometimes I am, but when it's just popping balloons, that's not really it for me, you know? There are certain ways in which this is beautiful, but it's not necessarily the best of ways. Ah. Well, here's a section that I don't recall ever being in before. Oh, but it's just because it was easily bypassable. Well, I've missed it, so... I'll look again, I guess? Can I, like, go back? No. The layout of this room seems weird. Is there some way to, like... According to Wheel Cutter, everything should make sense. But I think this is going to have to be left for later, along with the one from Tier 7. Anyway, I guess that only leaves, well, 3 things. The Wily Star, Tier X, and Tier 10. Tier 10 is the one where I'm missing a lot. So, let's get to looking. I believe the first level that I've missed a nickel would be Cyberman. Let's just go by all these just to make sure I don't pass by anything. Yes, Cyberman. So, full disclosure, I actually found this nickel already when I played back through the game to record the Wily Star appearance cutscene. I was going through looking for quick stages that I could do, and I happened to, on a whim, check how long people took to clear Cyberman. Less than a minute. I could tell something was up. And indeed, there is a shortcut in this stage that cuts down heavily on the time that you spend here, has a nickel to it, and also makes this a prime candidate in Tier 10 for a no damage run, since all you really have to worry about is the boss, and these blocks that don't actually damage you just send you back a little, without damaging you. Once I knew that there was some... Yeah, no point in bothering with Buster only. Let's just use weapons. Once I knew that there was something up that with the shortcut that could be found, it was pretty easy to figure out what it was. Because, well, it was obvious that there was some connection between the mid-boss room and the boss room. I don't really want to spoil it for... So yes, we have the mid-boss in what looks exactly like the boss room, and it uses the boss's attacks. There is indeed a secret here. All you gotta do is get hit and move the other way. And you go through a whole series of interesting, weird wraparound nonsense. And a whole ton of these air tiki spawn things to clear out. Get yourself a Nova Nickel. Might be some prizes in these boxes too. Yep, there's Yashishi. And look at that, we're in the boss corridor already. Ready to fight Cyberman. So this is, as I said, a pretty good way to get a no damage run in tier 10. He's surprisingly vulnerable to homing weapon for being a boss that teleports everywhere. There we have it. Tier 10 mastery out of the way. And one of the last 4 nickels one of the 4 nickels that we were missing in this tier overall, I guess. The other 3 I'm not really sure about. One of them is in Beneath Sand and Rock, and I'll let you know when I found something. What happens if I just drop here? Oh, okay, I can't do that. There's more level there, but I can't drop there. Oh. Or hidden really well in the quicksand. Oh, right. This tower of these things. Oh, hang on! There's some arrows there. I saw them just now. Of course it's hidden in the one place I'd want to get out of as soon as possible. Clever. Alright, there's the other nickel. And... it always bothers me when levels obviously have places you can drop in, but it just kills you instead. Well, whatever. That's one less nickel to have to search for. Just 2 more in tier 10. Is one of them here? Nope. Maybe here. No. Well, one of them is in 2nd place. Oh yeah, and the other was in 1st place. That's right. Got 1 nickel missing from each of these. I know where this one is, I just have to figure it out. Probably won't be doing a no damage run of this one. Aha! Your anti-cheating measures don't work on me! Alright, so it was up there-ish. Let me just scoot on up real quick. No, not here. It dealt with these things, though. It was over there. And I don't think I can get over there from... I can't even get in from above. Like... I have to be missing something here. These are... Yeah, these are death. But like, I tried everything I could think of anyway to go down through the blue ones, and there's no way to do that as far as I can tell. Rumble. There must be some way to get up through here without actually hitting the red. I think if you use super arrow just right, maybe. But then there's that one part. Yeah, like, I made it here, but now what? Like, there's nothing to do. What? Oh, okay. Okay, you can jump up through them safely, you just can't land on them. That's weird. And probably bad. Let's be blunt. Yeah, this is not what the level taught me. So there's a whole section up here that nobody's ever seen before, because nobody ever knew to go this way. Alright. And then what, you go down? And it's here. Alright. And that means that all this takes is the wire adapter. Alright. That's one mystery solved. Not one that made me feel great about solving it, but it's solved all the same. And this one. Looking through the footage, there was a nickel for the boss fight at the end, and a nickel in every one of the learning how to be the Robot Masters segments, except for Hornet Man. So I think there's one in Hornet Man and his section. And I have, like, I looked at the footage and I only could think of one way it could be hidden. So let's try that out. Is there anything useful up here? Doesn't seem to be. There we go. Maybe... Can enemies hold nickels? I don't think they can. Can't ride that one up, or that one, but I can ride this one up, and maybe that's the secret. It is the secret. That was pretty well hidden. If I wasn't looking at the footage, I wouldn't have found that. Not too sure how I feel about it, but at least the fact that one existed in each of the 4 parts, other than this, and the lack of other apparent options in this section made it easy in retrospect. Alright, so that's every nickel from the entries. Still got a few left, though. And they're going to be the tougher ones. Specifically, they're all in Wily 4, actually. So, let's just go ahead and... Well, first off, I'm going to stop the recording here, and when we get back to it, Wily 4, and its remaining nickels. I'm probably... Wait, I don't have every nickel from the, entries. I just passed a couple by. I'm probably gonna go and reactivate the map for Wily 4, just because it's gonna be huge and confusing. Or, not confusing necessarily, but I don't know how it's structured at all, and don't know which way the nickels are gonna be. And I'd like to. So, back in a moment with Wily 4 and its remaining nickels. And we're back with Wily 4 and its remaining nickels. Let's take a look at the stage. It's pretty long. Oh, are you serious? Wily 4 had a go left part? Man. In a Wily stage, I feel cheated somehow. At least the Hornet Chaser section is extremely straightforward and easy. And at least dying here actually puts me ahead in the level. Oh, I can't even switch to the ultra weapons in this stage. Aw, I wanted to be cheeky or something. Going left. So it looks like there aren't any more nickels until after Gravity Man state mid-boss fight. So we can get ahead to that part. I said don't fly everywhere. Jeez, come on, get the program, please. There we go, and super arrows next. Whoop. Super arrow, also super duper easy. Let's see if we can't defeat Gravity Man while we're upside down. I want to see what the path that I never saw was like. Ow. So there we go. So which path is this? I don't know which path it is. It's a Jewel Satellite path, and also the You're Upside Down Now path. What are you doing? Okay then, Tellies. Suit yourself. You know, I had the idea to... Okay, that's what I call poor design. The others were issues of difficulty and people complaining because they didn't like the difficulty. This was a blind drop into spikes. This is several blind drops into spikes. And yeah. You know, as I was saying, I had the idea when I was thinking of Coyote Man's extra noble nickels to make one that was like Jewel Satellite based, but I couldn't think of a way to make it less stupid than that was. With the tellies flying like that. So I didn't make it. End of story. I'm guessing if I, like... Wait, what? So... I was expecting those to, like, give me a negative health thing. Oh, but instead it just blocked off my path to Nova Nickel. Hopefully not forever, but probably forever. Let's climb the ladders and see if it comes back. Yeah, all those blocks at the top are gone, so it must have come back. Or rather, the path must be back again. This is a really weird thing for a Grab Buster challenge, because it doesn't really have anything to do with the Grab Buster. It's more just the blocks that you can destroy with a basic shot challenge. But okay. I think that would have been a lot more interesting if the blocks, when you destroyed them, actually sent you a negative health pellet. And I'm kind of sad that they don't. Okay, so that's a bomb on them. Alright. Now, I'm guessing because it goes upwards that even if I go as close as I can, yeah, that won't work. And as I thought, these two are just side rooms. That's what I thought from looking at the map. That's a tough first one. Wow, and that was a very short side room too. The nickels in this stage, 4 of the 5, are kind of weird, aren't they? This last one, not so much. This last one is probably the most reasonable one there is. But then it's in the middle of an auto-scrolling segment. Yeah. There we go. And that's all the nickels. So let's get out of here.